Mongolian's acoustic and cultural stage. We will resume with music performances in half an hour, but right now we're going to turn the mics back over to Max from the Royal Oak Drama Club because they have another vignette to share with you as we change sets. Max, it's all you.
Hello, I'm Max. I'm one of the officers for the Royal Oak High School Drama Club. I'm going to talk for a moment a little bit about what we're doing. In the fall, we're actually performing the musical Guys and Dolls, and somewhere around here there are people with business cards. I don't know where they went. Oh, there they are. Okay. Paige and Christina have business cards that talk about just Guys and Dolls. Right now, Hannah and Kelvin are going to be performing a skit that we did for our one-act performance back in April or May. I don't remember, but
April.
April?
Yeah.
Okay, in April. It's called Open to Interpretation. It's basically Hansel and Gretel with a twist. So whenever you guys are ready.
Hansel and Gretel. A Cupid story on the surface, but underneath the implications are...
They're mind-boggling.
Stupefying.
And definitely...
Open to interpretation.
Oh, Hansel, it's such a great day outside.
Well, yes. Except for the fact that our mother died, our father remarried a very wicked woman who claims we eat too much, thus sending our father into the forest, leaving us to starve. Other than that, it's a perfect day.
Look, Hansel, I brought this handful of breadcrumbs, which I've been leaving along the path, thus assuring us a way back.
Oh, you are truly a wonderful sister.
Thanks.
However, you're not a very smart one. Look, the birds have eaten your prey.
Oh, crumb.
But look, a house made of candy. Let's eat it.
Before dinner?
We're the victims of neglect. We can do as we wish.
Oh, all right. Hansel, look out! A wicked witch! She's tying you up! She's putting you in a cage to fatten you, and she's nearly blind!
Oh, never fear, Gretel. For each day when she comes to feel my finger, I shall stick this chicken bone outside of my cell. I heard her say that when I become fat enough, she will stick me into the oven. But I fooled her.
Oh, you're so clever, Hansel. Oh, she's telling me to stick my head in the oven to see if it's hot enough. I'll tell her to stick her head in the oven, Hansel.
Good thinking, Gretel.
Oh, there, she is dead.
End of story.
Yay!
However, since it is a quite short one,
And we are still 5 minutes under our time minimum.
let us assume that this little untidy story was a murder mystery.
Dum,
Dun, dun,
dum,
dun, dun, dun.
It was a cool Friday evening in the forest. I was working the day watch on the homicide division. My name's Hansel. I'm a cop. Name?
Gretel,
Who's the dead broad?
a witch.
A witch?
Witch.
Great. How'd she die?
I killed her.
With what?
In oven.
You hit her with an oven.
I pushed her in. I cooked her.
Great. Another 9:34. This is the third witch cooking I've had this week.
See, no copycat routine, officer. It was all my idea. She deserved it.
Most of them do. Any witnesses?
Just my brother Hansel over there, the one with the chicken bone.
You do that often?
A bit of a hobby.
Gonna have to take you down to the station.
Whatever you say.
These breadcrumbs yours? We found them lying in the forest.
Oh, great.
But how would Shakespeare have interpreted this?
Hansel, Hansel, my dearest Hansel, why art thou so downcast?
Oh, Gretel, dearest of sisters, 'tis the wicked witch that hath entombed me. Oh, I shall stick this chicken bone outside of my cell every time she comes to feel thine finger.
Oh, most wretched of women, I shall give thee more than double thy toil and trouble. Oh, thou
I'll get
most...
off it! She means to cook me. Look, for even now she prepares the cauldron. Ask not for whom it boils, Gretel. It boils for me. Quick, now do the deed while she turneth the wave unto bit.
To shove or not to shove? That is the question.
Oh, shovest thou, please, shovest.
Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the gripes and groans of yon whining brother.
Oh, shovest thou, hurry, while she... Ow! Gretel!
But I ask myself this. What better stuff am I than her? Into the oven thither she goeth.
Oh, Gretel!
Thou Hansel! Wherefore art thou, Hansel? For what name burns as quickly as but a rouse?
Oh, Gretel, I'm burning!
Oh, burn, burn! My conscience burns with thoughts so grieved and maddened. To push, to pull, and then alas to shove! Oh no, Elias is still as potash on Flanders fields.
Unsatisfying, to say the least. I mean, British drawing room comedy would be much more suitable. Gretel, dear?
Yes, Hansel.
Well, I hate to be a bother, but would you mind giving the good old witchy-poo the good old shove-o?
I beg your pardon.
Oh, I know it's rather dreary and all, given the heat, but would you mind giving the young lady a shove towards the hot box?
Oh, you're so clever. Oh, but how about a stop to tea before we do the dirty deed?
Does she? Oh, I'm sorry, Gretel. It appears I'm being dragged towards the rotisserie. A bit of an inconvenience, don't you think?
Touch it all, Hansel, you've spilled your tea.
Oh, Mummy won't be very happy. But, Gretel, do you think you could spare a moment?
What's the matter?
Oh, nothing really, but could you pull yourself away from your crumpets? I appear to be roasting.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's my fault, really. A bit of a mess. All's well that ends well, ashes to ashes. Nothing we can do now. Say goodbye to your daddy for me, will you?
Oh, of course.
Well, that appears to be it. Ta-ta, Gretel.
Cheers.
Ah!
Unlimited possibilities.
All a trifle unsatisfying. Unless!
Yes.
Soap opera. Gret,
Yes, Hans.
you killed her!
I
knew I should have listened to Bo and Jessica when they said I shouldn't trust you.
She was about to kill you.
No, while we were vacationing in New York while I was getting the facelift, I found out that I was her long stepbrother while she was staying at the Staff and Taffins.
Not according to Bo and Derek.
Who told you that?
Bart and Shanna.
Not Luke and Jessica?
Not according to Abby and Bo.
Do you think we could stop? I really hate this.
Me too. Musical comedy.
Oh, what a beautiful morning!
The birds of paradise just stole my bread.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
A big rock candy mountain.
Oh, there's someone behind you. Turn around, turn around.
Whenever I feel afraid, I hold my head up high.
If I had the wings of an angel, over these prison bars I'd fly.
Hello, witchy. Well, hello, witchy. It's so nice to shove you back where you belong.
Oh, you beautiful dog.
I've got a crow.
Ding dong, witch is dead. But this is also so meaningless.
So shallow.
We need to go deeper. Deeper into the meaning of the piece.
Hansel,
Yes?
that bread.
Yes.
The bread I spread along the path, I don't know what came over me. It's almost like I wanted us to get lost.
Oh, Gretel, I understand.
I wonder what he means by I understand. He's never liked me just because I'm a woman. He feels threatened by me. I know he does. I knew you would.
I knew you would. She's taking me for granted again. She knows she wants to relate to me, but how come she will not get over the fact that it's part of my maleness to keep my feelings to myself? It's all about control. That's all it is, a matter of control. Doesn't she know men are from Mars? If you strip us of our feelings, what really do we have left? Thank you.
Thank you. What does he want? Everything's a gimmick with him, a ploy. He uses words like a tool. How am I supposed to find out who I am if I'm stuck under the thumb of his male need to control every situation?
Stop.
Thank you.
I wonder what she meant by that.
It's over.
Oh.
And so the story ends.
One dead witch, 2 hyperactive children overdosed on sucrose, an oven that is not fit for baking cookies, and a father who has a lot of explaining to do.
Unsatisfying,
Unbelievable.
but still
Open to interpretation.
And that's why we call it theater.
Ta-da!